What's up, my ninjas? It's your boy back at it again with another episode of Zom 100. The first episode was mad interesting and it left us on a cliffhanger too, so this one is finna be heat. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below with what you thought about the recap. With that said, let's get into it. Our boy Tendou is looking at his laptop screen and typing on keys. His eyeballs are looking ready to pop out of his head like he took a laced blunt. The chief supervisor is in the corner tweaking hard at Tendou. He bangs the table over and over again till blood starts splatting all over the top. Tendou is scared shitless and starts to sweat like a motherfucker who missed his child support. Tendou wakes up and starts screaming like a little bitch. But it's chill because he realizes he was just dreaming and he ain't gotta go to work no more. And that makes him happy as hell. He says he's starting his 3 years worth of vacation today and he's about to turn the fuck up. Side note, I call Tendou a little bitch for screaming, but honestly I'd be bugging out too. I don't do good with blood. Like, I'd fucking puke if I saw that whole lot of red bullshit. Tendou tosses trash out a window which straight up lands on the zombie's head. He keeps tossing trash, cleaning and vacuuming. He washes and dries out his clothes in the sun and cleans different shit into the house till it's clean as a motherfucking whistle. Tendou breathes a sigh of relief and realizes that he's finally free. And he can't remember a time he last felt this good. Now, I ain't heard of many zombie flicks where motherfuckers are taking out happy-ass new leases on life after getting cucked. Well, you know what they say. One man's trash-ass apocalypse is another man's treasure. Tendou goes into his fridge and pulls out a beer, takes a sip, and says it's so goddamn good. Brother is feeling himself. On the real, I might need a beer too or some shit after this. I ain't saying I don't like what I do, it's just if something like this happened to this motherfucker happened to me, I might just grab the Lyrics 4 Loco and get blasted. The aerial view of the city is shown on the news, and the anchor says that the city was on fire, the internet and telecommunications were down too, and no word from the government. Fucking typical. If the zombies could talk, you probably would have heard from them. But the news abruptly stopped, so the zombies probably hit a lick on the studio room and got to snacking on the news crew. Tendou says things are pretty ass in the world right now and wonders what will happen next. He goes back to the fridge for another beer, but it turns out he's out of beer since he had the last one already. After stressing a bit, he realizes he ain't got no choice but to get more beer. Damn, shit's getting too real. I mean, I get it's a zombie apocalypse, but so far I dig it. But why did this nigga try to get more beer in the middle of the fucking apocalypse? This white people shit is above me. A dude and a chick are both inside a building and shitting bricks because zombies are just outside their motherfucking door. The dude runs to the balcony and shouts for help and looks to his side and sees Tendou climbing down a pipe on some Uncharted shit. The dude asks him what he's doing and tells him he can't pass through a staircase because it's packed with musty ass zombies. The dude invites Tendou in since they're still kinda safe, but Tendou tells him nah because he wants to get something from the store. They're both shooting the shit and the dude's name turns out to be Kosaka. Tendou asks if they need anything from the store and they let him know. He hops on his bicycle and rides his way to the store with a gang of hungry-ass zombies chasing after him like middle-aged hoes after a Drake concert. He makes it to the store and does the dash inside. Tendou starts chanting his little beer chant, but he was feeling himself so much that he didn't notice the other bike outside with a camera attached. He gets inside the building and goes towards the beer stand and sees a chick drinking water. Tendou feels goofy as hell because of the corny shit he was chanting earlier. He tries to talk to her, but she doesn't respond. She starts to dip with her supplies and he runs after her asking for her contact info. While she's checking her phone, she tells him that he's risking it all to get something that ain't essential. She then tells him that she can't team up with somebody with fucked up priorities and risk assessment because it lowers her chances of survival. Then she curves him and says he can't have her info. During that conversation, a vehicle is heading Mach 5 towards the store while some zombies creep in. Tendou sees the zombies and tries to run in front of the girl trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho, but she snatches him back and the vehicle smashes into the store, which puts all the zombies on a t-shirt. The girl dips on her bike before Tendou can even thank her. Then Tendou notices that his bike got fucked up like majorly. He starts stressing about how he's finna get home, but then he notices a scooter bike next to the store. Tendou rides it home, taking in the major upgrade from his dinky ass bicycle. Then he notices an even more tricked out bike on the road. He GTAs that shit since it's an even bigger, badder upgrade to the scooter. He even does a crazy ass X Games maneuver just to flex. Damn! Not only is our boy white as motherfucking milk, but he can do this Mission Impossible shit too? Apocalypse or no, Tendou is him. While Tendou climbs up the pipe back to his apartment, he starts reflecting on the events of the day. He gets to Kosaka's place and sees the place is emptier than a broke nigga's DMs and covered in blood. He's in his feelings now and heads back to his crib. Back at his place while he's drinking beer, he realizes that there's never enough time to do all the things he wants to do. So he picks up a book and a pen and he starts to write down all the things he wants to do before he becomes a zombie. The cover of the book is titled, 100 Things I Want to Do Before Becoming a Zombie. Foreshadowing? I think so, because we saw the exact same goddamn thing last episode. Akira was the first motherfucker doing this shit. Unless I'm tweaking or some shit. Either way, this nigga stole Akira's idea. Word for word, bar for motherfucking bar. Then we switched to old girl from the store earlier to see her side of things. She wakes up and starts working out while listening to an emergency broadcast on the radio. She takes a pill and tries to make a call, but no luck. She writes down a list of things to do to avoid becoming a zombie. According to horror flicks, she figures that there are two types of zombies, slow and fast. And both of these undead motherfuckers are at play in this apocalypse. She realizes she needs more data and some supplies, so she takes her bike and camera and heads to the store. She sets up the camera and enters the store to get some motherfucking supplies. While she's inside, she's about to take a cake, but she remembers she has to reduce her sugar intake, so she avoids the primordial fat kid inside us all and leaves the cake alone. She sees Tendou running into the store on her phone through the camera she set up. She guesses that the zombies are chasing his dumbass, and she's right. She grabs her supplies and tries to get the fuck out of there, but she hears a vehicle horn and starts bugging about what she'll do since the zombies will be attracted by the noise. She sees through the camera that the zombie is tweaking at the wheel, so she decides to let the zombies enter the store. When Tendou's goofy ass jumps in front of her, she snatches him back and lets the vehicle crash into the store. Me personally, I would've let that motherfucker turn into jelly. The girl picks up her supplies, hops on her bicycle, and rides away. When she gets back home, she plays footage of her camera and stumbles on Tendou running happily into the store. Our girl is dumbstruck that a beer could make someone so happy at the end of the world. Then she realizes that she should have taken the cake earlier. Another cliffhanger? Why? I mean, I know why. Scrubs who don't watch anime who watch this episode are in for more. But that's just my guess, though. I could be a dumbass. Alright, y'all. That was the end of the episode and the recap. Hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you thought of the episode. Till then, I'm gonna see y'all ninjas later. Peace.